This is modern homesteading.
One of my subscribers by the name of Aaron sent me an email today, and he was telling me that he had met a guy years ago, an older gentleman, that had said that in his time back in the day, men used to brag to one another how much work they could get done in a day, what they could accomplish, that was the measure of a man. And how today with many young people, they will brag about how much money they can make for what little amount of work they can do, how they can get over on the system or get by or get around something, that is considered to be the measure of someone who is succeeding at something, and how opposite, diametrically opposed those two things are. And I found that very interesting, and I think it's true in a lot of cases. And it has bled over into manufacturing as well, and companies, about how can we market something and make it look really, really good, and essentially lie to or dupe the people into believing that they're buying something of quality. I was thinking as I was reading the comments on this Baco axe, that has really touched a nerve with a lot of you guys who follow the channel. And I was thinking, how fun would it be to do a small experiment? I don't think that we really can fully understand and appreciate the power we have as consumers and how we've been empowered with YouTube and with social media, and how we can affect change to the positive, whether it be just our outlook or on things, or changing our paradigm, how we think, because it brings us in contact with other people, and it emboldens us when we realize that we're not the only one that believes like this. We're not the only one out there. We're not an island out here, fighting against us as a society. There are a lot of us that are like-minded and want the same thing. So I was thinking to myself, what if we, just from this channel, the small group, I think we're all like-minded, were to contact Baco about this problem. I went over and as I was reading the comments, I noticed that Baco had actually commented on the video. And I gathered from the comment that they did not watch the video. It was something to the effect, you can read it yourself, "Thank you for taking the time to do a review on our product." It seemed to me that they didn't watch the end of the video because it was not a favorable outcome. But it was a nice touch. I thought that they at least they care. They have someone that's understanding the power of YouTube. So from that, I went over and checked out their YouTube channel. And I could see that they are actually trying to have a presence on YouTube. They have about 500 subscribers, and they've produced they're highly, highly produced videos, and they talk a lot about how they've been making tools for nearly 200 years, and that they are a company that blends old world craftsmanship, ergonomic tools that were really usable, made for people who know what they're talking about, blending that with new cutting-edge technologies. And I agree with that. I have been a fan of Baco tools, and the Baco Laplander is one of my staple tools, one of my most favorite things that I have, and a tool I use all the time. So the experiment that I'm proposing, I'm trying to get to it here, is, can a small group of people, like our community here, affect a change? What do we want? We want and would be willing to support a company that would produce a high-quality hatchet or axe for a reasonable price. Can we affect change? Can we contact them through their YouTube channel and ask them, or tell them, that we would be willing to buy this product, we would be even willing to pay twice the amount that they're asking now if it would perform, if it was something that was good, because it's so close. When you look at it and you look at their design of these axes, they're so nice. They have been designed by someone who cares. They have been designed, and thought has been put into them. The only thing they're lacking is the quality. Would you be willing to pay $40 for a hatchet that was well designed, well manufactured, of a high quality steel? I know I would. It's still half the price of some of the Swedish makes. So it's not so much about, I don't care about Baco. I don't have a dog in that fight. Whatever they do, it makes no difference to me. What I would be interested to see is, will they respond? Can we, as consumers, because we do hold the purse, affect change? Are they listening? How powerful is this media? That's the experiment. So what I'm going to do is, I've had running up in here, right there, is a link directly to their YouTube channel page. and it links to a personal message. So when you open or click on that link, it'll open up. You can put in a subject heading, and then you can put in a short message. This is a private message that will go to whoever it is that's monitoring the channel. So let's do this. Put in Wranglerstar Axe Review in the subject heading, and then just a little brief description, whether you were disappointed with the outcome or whatever. Just be honest how you feel about it, and maybe would you be willing, or what would you be willing to pay for a quality product. And I don't know if we'll ever hear back from anyone, probably not, but if we do, I'll share that with you. And it would be a fascinating study to me to see if we as a small community could affect a change, could get a manufacturer that's of Herculean size, an international corporation, to will they listen to subscribers? Can we get what we want? I think it'd be very interesting. As I said, I don't care. I really don't care what they do, but it would be. I would like to see how it plays out. And so let's do that. So click on that, and I will share all correspondence and see what they do. And maybe it is that I had a bad sample. It's not a very scientific method that I used, having only one sample and doing a test on that. You should have more, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching. Let's do it, and let's see what happens. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. So if you have not seen the two-part review, you can click on the videos to the left of me on the upper and lower corners, and that will take you to those videos. So I wanted to mention also what a great time we had at the Preparedness Expo yesterday. It was so funny because we were driving into town, and Mrs. Wranglerstar had printed out a sheet that had all of the different classes. There were a lot of workshops, and they were really interesting things like home security and safe water and emergency dental medicine, and David Pruitt from AMP Medical Services. Many of you know him from USNER Doc. He's been a long-time YouTuber. A friend of mine was there doing suture classes and austere medicine, and it was really about people that are seeking real knowledge, not selling gimmicky stuff and fear to people producing bob kits. I was impressed with it, and I was really impressed with the turnout. Anyway, back to my story. We had the best intentions of attending some of these classes, and there were 3 classes running at any given time. You had to choose A, B, or C, and we were circling them, and it was hard to decide which ones. I was not able to attend any of the classes. As soon as we came in, we were just inundated with folks, and we had the best time. Mrs. Wranglerstar and I talked to hundreds of people, and I barely just kind of worked my way down one aisle, and just really enjoyed meeting people and meeting your families and learning what you're doing and how you're homesteading. And I was so encouraged. We talked about this, the family, on the way back, and what we got from it, what I really brought away from it was a real focus on what's important with the channel. And people, the thing that really came out time and time again was people were really appreciative of us not afraid to show our faith and stand for the Lord. And that was one of the most important things. That was the thing that I heard time and time again. And I was encouraged because, sometimes you think from when you get all of the negativity that comes through YouTube that you're the only one here, and that what you're doing, is it wrong what you're doing? Are you offending people? But when you actually get out and talk to people and strip away all that nonsense, you realize that people's lives are being changed, and we're all being emboldened, and we're all supporting each other. It's the body of Christ coming together in a way that it never has been possible through YouTube and through social media. And I want to thank you for that. I was uplifted, and I was encouraged, and I was shown yesterday the importance of the channel, and the importance of this work, and the importance to continue to do it, and to make sure that I stay vigilant and stay focused and keep God at the center of this channel and at the center of our lives, because anything else would be ropes of sand, and we want it to continue, and we want to respect what we're doing and respect people that's lives are being changed. So I want to thank you for all you that made the effort and time to drive so many hours and bring your families out and pay the entrance fee just to share this with me. It meant so much to my family, and we are humbled and blessed beyond measure. So thank you very much, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thumbs up.